general nerdery.
The interesting thing about doing these trailers episodes is I can't, like, part of me is like, oh, it's the downtime of year. There's no trailers to watch. Oh, there's one. That's not enough to do an episode. But, like, the shit we find because of that, because we're like, there's always stuff coming out.
So what order do we want to talk about this stuff?
Also, real quick, Zach, Tyler, Steven, general nerdery trailers. Okay. You just waved at a microphone in an audio format.
I didn't.
I also realized I was gonna talk over you, and I didn't want to do that. So I waited to say hi. I was gonna say hi as I waved, but I was like, I'll wait for Zach to finish talking,
and I'll just be a jackass instead. Let's do. I don't know. We'll just do the order that we watched them in. So Fallout.
I mean, I was already in, but like I'm triply in. Like quadruply in. It looks fantastic.
It looks like it really has the feel of the Fallout.
I'm way more in for this than I have been previously. Not that to say I wasn't, but like
you are the one without any history with Fallout 2, if I remember, or very limited.
Very limited. I played Fallout 3 to a point, but I'm bad at RPGs apparently, or at least Fallout as an RPG because I spent all my stats wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And had to like go back and restart and didn't. So, but enjoyed what I played. But this looks fucking cool as shit. And also, there's a lot of good people in this, and I'm very excited for some of the people in this.
I don't know if I knew that Kyle MacLachlan was in it, but
I knew he was in it. We haven't seen a lot of him.
Yeah,
yet.
and I'm wondering how much he's in it, but. Also,
he's the Vault Overseer, so no matter what, he's probably not a good dude.
Probably not. And I'm excited for the guy who's featured in the Brotherhood of Steel arc. I forget his real actor's name, but I know him from another series that I really enjoyed, Disjointed. It's a Netflix series about people working at a dispensary. Kathy Bates is in it. She's great.
Oh, Kathy Bates is always great.
And she is a cannabis activist and a dispensary owner, and it's delightful. And this guy is in it, and he's in the new Fallout. So,
Walton Goggins has been my main, like, all right, I'm in it because of him anyway, and this does nothing to dispel that.
Goggins is the guy playing the
ghoul.
Wraith, the ghoul. Thank you.
Plus the I was gonna presenter.
Yeah, he's the same guy there.
Mm-hmm.
Is he supposed to be the same guy?
I don't
unclear.
Unclear, but also like I don't know how that'll work.
Ghouls stop aging, I think, in the.
Yeah, I mean, this already implies that he's been around since the beginning. So
fucking cool.
Because there are definitely ghouls that have been around for like centuries in some of the Fallout games. We won't see him, but I desperately want it. You played some Fallout 3. I don't know if you ever found him though. Did you play Fallout 3?
Yeah.
Okay. He's a ghoul that was in both Fallout 1 and 2, and he's been merged with a tree when he shows up in Fallout 3.
Oh shit.
I cannot think of his name.
I should know this.
I would also desperately love the super mutant that was voiced by Michael Dorn, aka Worf, who's in multiple Fallout games. Because I just met him and was like, please be my best friend, Worf.
I would like to go back and play the Fallout games.
There is a computer version of 3 and New Vegas that had some mods added that made them a little more playable and a lot prettier.
Oh.
Well, it's supposed to be really good.
It's definitely, especially once you get into the 3D iterations of the franchise, like the next game always basically incorporates the quality of life things that the modding community came up with.
Yeah.
So 3 dropped, and even though you can aim, your actual accuracy is still tied to your statistics, even though you can sight down your barrel. So the modding community came up with iron sights mods to help fix that and bring it in line with how you think it should fucking work. And then that's how they just did it from New Vegas on, that they just basically made the iron sights mod part of the game.
New Vegas fucking rules.
And I've heard that as well, and I've never touched New Vegas because I always am a completionist of I started 3 and I need to finish 3 before I go back.
10 years ago.
I have a weird thing with New Vegas because like I have nothing against it. I think the game's great and is arguably the most Fallout-ish of all of the 3D era Fallout games, but I kind of like the atmosphere of 3 more.
I love 3, and it's especially Three Dog and his radio station is so good.
And if I want to go back out west, I'd rather play 2 and the top-down stuff.
Okay, see, I've not played 2. I tried to play 1, and I found it fucking unplayable. But I started with 3.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like going back too far.
I'd be always more in for DC over Vegas. Personally. As a setting.
It's not so much that like the setting is more interesting to me one way or the other because I don't care about DC or Vegas, but some of the storytelling in New Vegas is really, really good.
Yes, it is.
I think the storyline is probably better in New Vegas, all told. And getting to kill the Roman slavers is very satisfying.
The show looks great though.
Yeah.
I'm so also fucking power armor. Yes. I mean, I know it's Brotherhood of Steel, like boo, but
Brotherhood of Steel is at least they're complicated.
yeah.
I wonder if we're gonna see. I feel like we're gonna see the Enclave at some point, but I have no idea why I have that theory.
Okay. The other thing that stood out to me from the trailer is, who knows? Maybe it's still only like an episode, 2 episodes worth of stuff, but it seems to imply that there is a full-on like B plot going on in the vault that I was not expecting. I thought we're going to be just be like, cool, we're out of the vault. And like, obviously you can never get fully away from the vaults. Like our dweller would be going back in at some point, but like,
Oh shit, yeah. I also looked up after seeing this guy in it, I looked up who was in it. There's like some really fucking cool cast in this. Like there's a kid from there's a guy was a kid when I saw him in Kings of Summer. He's one of the main cast of a really fun like summer movie of like 3 teens go fuck off and do their own thing, grow as adults. And there's like, I'm in for this show. There's a lot of good people in it. It looks fucking cool.
This is on Amazon Prime.
Unfortunately.
I have no idea how I'm gonna watch it.
Same.
I'd like a friend actually gave me their Amazon Prime access information, but the problem is I use a Fire Stick. It's an Amazon plugin thing, but it's from a different person. And it won't let me sign out of the different person's former roommate's non-existent Amazon Prime account, because it's an Amazon Fire Stick, to sign into other friends' Amazon account. I'm like, but just sign out.
There should be a way to do that.
I spent half an hour, which does not mean there isn't a way, because I'm very dumb when it comes to mechanics. But
I also imagine they
or
designed it.
Computers. Mechanics wasn't even the right word for that. Mechanics is cars.
No, you truly just showed exactly how bad you are at mechanics.
I'm actually better at mechanics than I am at computers.
Then what did we watch?
I got tricked into thinking there was a new Skeleton Crew trailer, and there was not. So we watched a fake trailer that was very confusing. And then we watched the robot
was it the
thing.
Wild Robot?
Oh, the Wild Robot.
Yes. It looks beautiful. I kind of want to like get super baked and watch it in theaters.
Hell yeah.
The guy who designed that robot, I said this while we're watching it, owes the creators of Atomic Robo like $1 million. That is Atomic Robo's face on a different robot. The way his eyes move, the way everything. Fine, I don't care. It's a great design, but like...
You see it. You get it. Apparently this is being directed by the guy who made Lilo and Stitch. The first one, who also apparently voiced Stitch in most of them, and then also the cast for this one looks fucking baller.
Mark Hamill's in it.
Mark Hamill,
Pedro Pascal,
Lupita Nyong'o. How do you pronounce
Nyong'o?
That's as close as I'm going to get it with my dumb tongue.
You were actually pretty close. I kind of don't want there to be a voice cast.
That's what I kind of came like. When you see the cast at the very end of the trailer, I'm like, do we need that? There was a little bit of talking towards the end of the trailer, and that's about all I needed.
So there's this comic book. I know I've mentioned it before on General Nerdery called Gon, Gon. And it's this manga about this little kind of cartoony T-Rex that just wanders around and cause havoc with his animal friends that are all like drawn super realistically. So like, oh, he gets into a fight with squirrels or whatever, or like, oh, he tries to catch fish and ends up almost getting eaten by a shark or whatever. Like,
As you do.
and
yeah.
it's just this little dude going through nature, and this made me think of that, and that's really what I want from this. I'm sure there's this whole like technology trying to take over this beautiful nature reserve or something from the looks of this trailer.
Oh, by the looks of it, I saw like glimpses of far future looking robot cities, if I was seeing that correctly.
I have no desire for that part.
I
I literally just want a robot crashes onto this place and hangs out with animals and like finds his place in this forest.
oh yeah,
for
Iron
2.5
Giant
hours.
sans any fucking humans.
Maybe he makes his own Wilson.
Yes. Yeah, I'm fine without there being a voice cast, but also the voice cast sounds great. There's a lot of good people in it.
I'm sure I will be very happy. It's just the way that they set up this trailer. It was like, but hey, like,
We should track down. It was just nominated for an Oscar. It's called My Robot Friend or My Robot Life or something. It's a Spanish-French production that was just nominated for Best Animated Feature, and it is about a dog who lives in the 70s New York setting that buys a robot who becomes his best friend, and it has no dialogue.
Robot Dreams.
Thank you.
side note, the winner of Best Animated Feature was Miyazaki with, I
Yep.
think, his first Oscar.
Boy and the Heron.
Didn't he win for Spirited Away?
I said, I think his first Oscar.
No idea myself. Couldn't tell you.
I do not pay attention to the Oscars.
I feel like Spirited Away won, but I don't know if he directed that or if it's just a different Ghibli movie.
He was involved. I can't say past that.
I'm bad at remembering that kind of stuff.
There was a kind of, like, not animation wise, but just.
Oh, he did win for Spirited Away.
But
you can't
he's
see it
dancing.
'cause-
He's dancing.
I'm dancing because I was right.
Not animation wise, but there was something kind of Ghibli about this trailer.
Yeah.
Just in like kind of the quiet.
It reminded me of
movement
one
of
of the Star Wars Visions, and I couldn't quite put my finger
Yeah.
on which one.
I really was interested in the way they were animating like the plant life and the settings within this 3D design framework. It looks real pretty.
Mhm.
Yeah, and I get what you mean by like Miyazaki-esque kind of stuff, and that was what spoke to me of like the way they're drawing trees has like less of a photorealistic energy and more of a trying to
Majesty of nature.
yeah, and trying to get like what it feels like more so than what it looks like.
I love Miyazaki's depiction of nature, but it does make my hay fever be like, should I be acting up right now?
Mhm.
Like, yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Probably. Then we ended up watching 2 trailers for the 3-Body Problem.
We did not realize we were watching an old trailer of the 3-Body Problem because we know nothing about the 3-Body Problem. Apparently, it's based off a book.
Yeah.
Tyler taught me that.
and it's coming to Netflix.
I'll be honest, for years, I thought that it was a Sherlock Holmes thing because there are a couple of Sherlock Holmes titles that are basically the words the 3-Body Problem. Like, that just sounds like a Conan Doyle story.
Right.
We watched both trailers.
Sci-fi movie bullshit is all I got. It looks cool and interesting, but I could not fucking tell you anything about this movie.
Aliens are coming, but whether that means like aliens or other dimension or not Earthlings.
There's some sort of like VR extra.
When you die, you might go to a different reality.
Yeah, like extra reality stuff through like some sort of like cool Cerebro-esque VR headset looking thing. Whether that's from aliens or people who are doing multiple reality
And
stuff.
something is killing the scientists who might have been involved with meeting the aliens at a previous point or not. I don't actually know.
Yeah, not sure.
It's probably them killing themselves from the future or the past or some alternate reality.
Oh, I
because they
didn't
know
even
too
think
much.
of time travel. I just went with like parallel realities and or aliens.
It's tomato, tomato. It's the same fucking thing.
It doesn't look bad.
No, it looks cool.
I can't even say it looks good. Like it just. So there's a thing we talk about of wishing trailers would not reveal so much.
Sometimes you got to reveal a little bit.
Yes, and that's where I was going. This has almost gone so far the other direction that I understood less than I did before.
I feel like this
I mean,
is...
that's not true because I thought it was a Sherlock Holmes property. But like,
So not gonna. It makes me want to read the book more to understand what's going on in the trailer. And from what I understand, the book is great. It was a Hugo Award winner in 2008. I don't know. It looks interesting as shit.
It looks like all the trippy parts of like fucking...
But I don't know what the fuck's going on.
all the trippy sci-fi movies like Contact or like the fucking trippy parts of Interstellar or like the fucking weird shit with the Space Odyssey. Why can't I remember 2001? There it is.
Yeah.
credit to it, it has been a serious decrease in that level of sci-fi over the last like 20 years. Because usually when we get sci-fi now, it's space opera or superhero or some combination, which is the sci-fi I prefer, so I'm not actually unhappy about that. But there is something for movies like Contact
Yeah.
that like people appreciate, and so cool. I mean, sci-fi is a huge genre. You should be able to do stuff like that. It's just I don't care. I don't think this looks bad. I think it looks like it's probably going to be super good. It's going to be as close as sci-fi gets to Oscar bait. Nothing in it other than, who's that actor that we saw a lot there? Wong.
Oh, Benedict Wong.
Yep. I knew his last name was also Wong. I just
Yeah.
couldn't remember his first name. But outside of Benedict Wong, I was like, all right, there were a few other people. I was like, oh, that's a good actor, but that's kind of what I had.
Like I said, it makes me want to read the book more than it makes me want to watch the show, though. Cool.
It makes me want to have you watch the movie and read the book and then tell me what you think and then decide if I'm going to watch it.
So it makes you want to make him do all the work.
Can I pay you to do that?
Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, I have an Audible credit coming up in a few days. Like,
Yeah, so do I, but also they just released an unabridged Wraith Squadron, so that's what I'm putting my fucking Audible credit on. Next was your Devil show.
well, because we talked about the teaser when it dropped. The
Yeah,
late night
no.
with the
I
devil.
don't mean that in any way a negative. I could not think of what it's called, and
Late
it
Night
involves
with the Devil.
Yep, there we go.
With David Desmelchin. Now we know a little bit more what's going on. But it's still kind of just the devil on a late night talk show.
It really is. So it turns out that in the 70s, according to this, and it's treating it like live found footage or something, it looks like a late night talk show host summoned the devil on live TV.
Except
Except
shit
he
got devil.
actually summons the devil on live TV, and we have basically the girl from The Exorcist.
Yeah, and she looked pretty fucked up when she was possessed by the devil.
Well, it seems to indicate that he may have made a previous deal with the devil to get to where he was in his career.
Yeah, and there was also like one of the like descriptors they put in, like an examination of the cost of success or something like that. Like, yeah, okay, dude.
Huh?
But like,
I mean, I love that fucking guy in anything I see him in. He is real weird and interesting.
Yeah, David Desmelchin is great.
And I mean that with the highest respect.
I think I also read that he acts as his own agent.
wild.
I mean, I love it.
And has basically just been getting roles for the past like 10 years by being a super nice guy to people.
Super nice guy, and he looks fucking weird.
That's so fucking great.
Because, I mean, he got his big break after looking fucking weird in The Dark Knight.
Yep.
And then I don't remember what movie that was. I think it was a Nolan movie, though. And then, you know,
And he was an Ant-Man.
I forgot he was an Ant-Man, and he's the
He's
Polka
in-
Dot Man,
He's in Dune.
and he's in Dune. That was my biggest issue with the
For
first
like
Dune
2
movie,
minutes.
is that he played Peter. He should have been the most terrifying part of that movie. and he was barely in it.
The weakness of the Villeneuve Dune, of which there are not many, is that he is not at all interested in the Mentats.
That sucks, because Peter and Thufi Howat, this is not what we were talking about.
I mean, we've kind of, that's all we got for Midnight with the Devil. Or Late Night with the Devil? Late Night with the Devil.
When we got done watching the trailer, I had to look up to see when it was dropping, because I knew it was coming to streaming soon, and now I know what I'm doing on my 420.
Not a bad plan.
How about it, my dudes?
Bye.
Wait,
Bye.
did we not have one? Bye.
I think that's it.
Bye.
Bye.
We didn't have one.
This is not a good episode.
Bye.
This is bad. Bye.
Hi, everybody. General Tyler here. If you like the show, please hit subscribe however you're listening to us right now. Also, if you could rate and review us however you're listening to us right now, or preferably over at Apple Podcasts, we would super appreciate it, as the whole world is ran on algorithms, and we want to be all up in them, getting our voice out to more places. Also, tell your friends. We always appreciate that. If you want to get in contact with us, ask us questions, give us comments, email us, generalnerderypod@gmail.com. You can also contact us through our website, www.generalnerdcast.com. While you're there, check out all of our back catalog, or click the links up at the top, as we are part of the Earworm Podcast Network. Go check out all of our sister shows. We're involved with most of them, so if you already like listening to us talk, it might be in your best interest. And if you want to check out everything from the network, head over to earworm.com, EARVVYRM.com. We'd super appreciate it. Love you all. Have a good one.